time no see. I'm not dead. Just been very busy, but for a good reason. Cause if you notice, like my background seems a little bit different. Where's my damask curtain behind me? Where is it? Well, yeah. It's packed away because I am coming from you live and direct from Magnolia Makeup, the store. Yay! Yeah. So Magnolia Makeup has a store now, and we've been doing a lot of traveling, my sister and I, and a lot of makeup, and we've just been busy. And yeah, so I started this tutorial. I wanted to do this tutorial today because I realized sitting at my vanity inside the shop, I don't have anything to do. Perfect time for a tutorial. So yeah, this is the look, and it's featuring colors from a new collection we have coming up named Big Easy. So it's like Louisiana, New Orleans inspired colors. We have a color named Ponchatoula, which is like a berry pink. It's kind of a backstory. But anyways, there's a strawberry festival in Louisiana, and it's named Ponchatoula, and yeah, whatever. So yeah, Ponchatoula and this golden apricot sparkly color on my lid. Ooh, it's named Ramalade, maybe. Not really sure on the name yet, but anyways, it's super pretty, and the name of the collection is going to be Big Easy. So yeah, oh, you guys, an explanation being gone so long, but we'll get to it. So yeah, so if you want to see how I did this colorful yet smoky look, just stay tuned. So we're about to start doing it. Whoop whoop. Okay, so I'm taking a crease brush. Are we going to focus? There we go. So I have a fluffy crease brush, and we're going to apply our first color. And I would describe it as sort of, okay, we're going to focus. Berry pink, I suppose you can call it. And we're going to pop that in the crease. Kind of putting it, I guess, in the outer V. So pretty much we're doing like the little windshield wiper motions from side to side. And then we're going to change that to little circular motions. Circular motions really diffuse lines. See, it's pretty harsh, but it's kind of starting to soften up. Just doing the circular motion. Yeah. Okay. And you may think, why are you putting a color in your crease before you put it on your lid? And I'm going to answer that for you. I like a pop of color on my lid. So I usually just like placing it and do very minimal blending. So when I'm applying colors to the crease, which require a lot of blending, I just do them first. So I don't lose any of the pop of color that's going to be on the lid. I do all the blending I need to do first, and then just go for the pop of color. Okay, so something like that. All right. Now we're going to be applying our next color in our crease, which is just a black, named Just Black. I'm pushing the black into my brush like this, and then tapping off the excess and putting him more directly into the crease. Kind of pushing them in. Or the outer V rather. Like that. And putting a little bit more on the brush, tapping off more, and bringing him over. So yeah, blending, circle, 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 side, 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 circle, 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 side, side, side. I just made that up. And this is a trick I've used before in my tutorial, which was about 10 years ago. But it's pretty much to make your crease deeper when you're adding black. Instead of looking like an obvious pink and an obvious black eyeshadow, you layer it. So I initially put the pink, then I put black, and now I'm going to go back into the pink and put it right on top of the black. To turn the black from being black to sort of a plum sort of color. Just going to help it look really delicious. And we're going back into this guy, same brush, dipped into Ponchatoula, which is the name of the pink. Ponchatoula. Circular motions. circular motion. It just makes for really just airbrushed looking eyeshadow. And yeah, like that. So yeah, that's our crease, like that. And now we're gonna go for our pop of color on the lid. And slightly overlapping it into the crease just a bit, just so it's not gonna be a stalk line between our matte crease and our shimmery lid. And just pressing it, because if we were to swipe, like do the swiping motion, you'll just be wiping it off and you're not gonna get that punch of color that we're looking for. So holding my eyelid just a bit and just gonna press them. And yeah, and then we're gonna take this pink brush again and sort of where the shimmery meets the matte crease, we're gonna kind of just kind of blend them just slightly. Because again, we don't want it to be like a harsh line between, you know, sparkly and matte. Like that. Woo woo. And if you remember, this brush is the brush that we used to put the black on. Well, he's all clean. And we're going to apply our highlight color with that, if I can find it. It is going to be Camel. Get back into it. But yeah, applying it with a fluffy brush, a little crease brush, tapping off most of it, as I do all the time. And just going to initially press it right in our brow highlight area, blending. We're just gonna do windshield wiper motions with this guy. And again, if you feel like, oh, I went too far down with my highlight, just go right back in with that initial crease brush, the white one, and touch it up, which I'm about to do. And pretty much how you get seamless blending is layering and just sort of like tit for tat, adding some, taking some away. It makes for pretty awesome blending. So yeah, that's just about it on the lid. Now we're gonna do some things underneath there. And again, taking our cream liner, we're going to align in our waterline. I'm lining my waterline, and I'm also sort of working it into my lower lashes as well. Yeah. And then we're going to get back with this Ponchatoula fella, or girl, because she's pink. And I'm going to take, what brush am I going to use? I'm going to use this Sonia Kashuk little small shader brush dealy. And we're going to smudge it into the black we just put down. Sort of starting, sort of meshing it with the top. And just sort of going, just rubbing into the black. Smudging it out. Like that. So it looks all smoky. Delicious. Put a little more. So yeah, so that's pretty much the eye makeup. So I'm gonna put I'm probably gonna do this eye. I'm gonna put mascara on and some falsies in my face, and I'm gonna be right back, sugar. So I'm back. And I'm gonna do my blush. So yeah, my face is on and everything. So the blush I'm using is called Kawaii. It is very similar to the color Ponchatoula, which we have in our crease. And you see I'm tapping off a lot. Our blushes are incredibly pigmented, so little goes a long way. A jar lasts you forever. I'm tapping off a lot of it because I don't want to look like a Campbell's kid, you know, a lot of blush like Santa. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, we're gonna apply it. I apply my blush rather than apples of the cheeks. I don't, or I guess as much as apple cheeks, but not necessarily on the cheek, like the ball of the cheek, like you're instructed to do. Usually instructed to smile, and the plumpest part of your cheek, you're gonna apply your blush. I don't suggest doing that, especially if you have a rounder face like I do. I do what I call a fish face, which is fierce face, or fierce face. That's what I'm gonna call it now, fierce face, like that. Fierce. So yeah, fierce face, which is this. And you see it just pops out. And instead of putting it here, we're gonna go back and apply it here and blend it up towards our temple. Like that. And like pretty much putting a color here, it makes your face appear a bit more round to me. At least that's what I've sort of noticed. Like, should I demonstrate? I'm not going to demonstrate because I like my makeup. But just trust me, if you put it here, you're going to look like Santa. Trust me. So again, tapping off the excess and putting it through your face. Like that. Yeah, fierce. So yeah, that's our blush. And if you feel like it's a bit too heavy, you just take whatever, like your powder, your face powder, whatever. I'm using a little kabuki brush because I put on powder foundation and blend it out. So yeah, that's the blush. And now we're gonna put on a little bit of an illuminating powder. And illuminating powder I'm putting on is called Glow. Again, tapping off the excess. And we're going to put it on the highest parts of our cheeks. And how I describe putting on any color on your cheeks, or I guess certain products like your illuminating powder, your highlight, your blush, your contour, is your highlight goes the highest part, like on top of the cheek. So instead of putting it here, you put it on top. You see how the light's naturally kind of shining off of this area, even though there's nothing on it yet? That's where you're going to put it. And again, kind of tap, 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 tap. Like that. I'm super excited to be making a tutorial now. So yeah, putting it like that. Getting my Kim Kardashian on. She has highlight all the time on her face. Her cheekbones aren't that high. Alright. And yeah, because I'm talking to myself. So it's weird when somebody else is here. So yeah, we're gonna, again, for whatever reason, I'm putting things a little bit heavier on this side of my face. So we're gonna take that trusty kabuki brush and kind of soften that a bit. And then kind of apply a bit more because we lost a little bit of it. Okay. And a little bit on our nose. It's really picking up on camera, gee whiz. But I guess that's a good thing, really good for your photos. And to our forehead. You see that? It's really, you can really see it on camera. It's so neat. To our forehead, just where light naturally hits your face is where you're gonna wanna put it. And a wee bit on her chin, not so much on my chin because I have a bit of a lino chin. What's wrong with that? More chin to put makeup on. So yeah, that's my face all highlight. Now we're gonna do our lips. And we're gonna do a bit of a gradient lip. A little bit of purple pink action, similar to the eyes. I'm just applying my lip color to the back of my hand because I use my hand as a palette. Yeah, and it's another reason why I use the back of my hand because it makes your body temperature sort of melted, like with, you know, lip colors and eyeliners and things like that. Your body temperature is going to sort of melt it and make it a little bit easier to work with. Like that. And now I'm using the same brush, just kind of wiping off the purple a bit. We're going to go into our pink, which is named Vegas. Whoop, whoop. And apply it right in the center of the lips. Just sort of smeared it on. And just how I do a pretty easy gradient lip is I overlap the two colors and then just keep blotting or puckering up, whatever you call it. Rubbing them in there. And that's my phone, sorry. But yeah, so that's how I do the lip. And by golly, we're done. We're all done. That's the eyes, that's the lips, that's the face. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. Oh, it's been such a long time, so it seems a little weird. Sorry. But yeah, so yeah, that's the look.